Good morning, it's Lady Amalthea here, and today is day 26 of 31 Days of Tarot, and today's question is, what tarot deck do you wish you could get into or vibe with but just can't, and why? This is not an opportunity to deck or deck create a bash. It is more about how we all work with different decks and like different things. And this is very easy for me to answer. Rider-Waite-Smith just doesn't do it for me. I was put off tarot for a long time because I was under the false impression that the only tarot decks that existed were Rider-Waite-Smith decks because they were the only ones I ever saw. I saw plenty of different oracle decks. I thought, there's plenty of oracle decks. Why aren't there plenty of different tarot decks? I was obviously looking in the wrong places. I had no idea. The Rider-Waite-Smith decks, I don't have a problem with them. I'm not trying to insult them, anything like that. They just don't do it for me. The closest thing I have to a Rider-Waite-Smith deck is the Crystal Unicorn Tarot, and those images are based on the Rider-Waite-Smith images, and I absolutely love that deck and vibe with that deck, but that's because it's a unicorn deck, and your girl loves unicorns. I've been a unicorn fan since I was a little girl. Thank you, My Little Pony, growing up in the 80s, of course. So I just don't gel with it. It just doesn't do it for me. And there's just no, like, I bear no ill will. I have no problems. I'm not trying to stop anyone from using those decks. I'm just glad that there are other decks out there so that I get to vibe with tarot, because I love the tarot. I really enjoy it. It's a great system, but I can't dig Rider-Waite-Smith. I know a lot of people will say that you've got to start with a Rider-Waite-Smith because everything is written with that in mind, and I disagree entirely. The first deck I bought was the Lumina Tarot. Guidebook is sitting right next to me. Oh, the deck is also sitting right next to me, as you can see, because this is the deck of the month for me. I bought this deck in 2015, I believe. I don't even know how I came across it. I cannot remember. You know, when you just find things, and I don't always document things well enough to be able to remember how I find things, but I think it was at the end of the print run for this particular run, and she had like a few decks left, and I was like, I really want to get these. Like, I don't know anything about tarot, but I just really want to get these. And I got them, and oh my gosh, I totally vibe with them. Like, I just love this deck. At some point, goodness only knows when, I'm going to do a full walkthrough of this deck, because like, you've got to see the cards if you haven't already. They are just stunning. They're full of bears and foxes, and bears and foxes are my animals. I adore them. Like, the Arctic fox is my Patronus demon. Call it what you will. Don't use cultural appropriation. Thank you very much. But the Arctic fox is the animal that calls to my soul. And so anytime there's foxes in a deck, I can't go past it. So, yeah, like, dig Lumina Tarot so much. I'm so glad that it's the deck I started with. I have no regrets whatsoever. It's so full of symbols, and it's just, oh my gosh, so stunning. So, yeah, you don't need to start with a Rider-Waite-Smith. You don't. It's that simple. So, thank you for tuning in. Until next time, blessed be.